What's going on, guys? We just had a couple conversations over the last 24 hours with two different people. It got me to thinking, based on our conversation. Do you ever feel like when you're extremely busy that you actually get more done that you want to do than when your schedule is completely wide open? I know this has happened to me a lot in my lifetime too. I'll have like a day or a week. Like right now, I'm going through it. Had some backups on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week, so I'm trying to throw everything into the end of the week, and I'm planning out my day to like the last minute because I have to. There's like no extra time. I've got things back to back. If I want to go to the store to get my groceries or pick them up, I have to do it this time. If I want to get a workout in, it has to be at this time. If I want to get the workouts written or do client meetings, like it has to be done at this time. And I'm getting everything done, and I find that I do, when my schedule gets like this, I get everything done, no problem, bang it out, boom, 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 back to back, and I get everything I need to do done, right? But then if for some reason, like everything had worked out to where everybody was in town, everybody had everything covered, we had plenty of help with the kids, like there was nothing extra crazy going on, a lot of times I find that I get behind at this kind of times because I have so much time that I'm like, oh, I can do this whenever, I can do that whenever, I'll go get my groceries later, I'll go to the post office later, I'll go work out, I'm not going to do it at 4, I'll go at 6 because I have all this time, or I'll go do, I'll type up this content that I'm working on, this article that I'm working on, I'll do it in an hour or 2 hours because, right now I just have some time to chill. And I find that when my schedule is just completely wide open, I end up actually getting less done, right? So it's kind of the urgency principle you may have heard some other people talk about, like having a sense of urgency or putting a deadline on something. When you're in college or high school or, work or whatever it is, if you got this project to do, and it's due, in 3 months, you're probably going to put it off, and then all of a sudden, 1 week away, and you're like, oh man, that thing's due this week. I got to put 2 hours in here, and then I'm going to go do this, and this, and I'm going to put 2 more hours in here, and then I'm going to skip everything the next day, and I'm going to work all day on this project, and then I'm going to stay up really late from 8 to 11 the next night to get this project done because you have this time frame, this time constraint that in order for you to get the project done by the due date, you have to do, right? You had 3 months. If you'd have put in 30 minutes a day, 4 days a week, it probably would have been done with a month to spare, but we don't do that, right? We didn't do that unless you're, pretty special and super organized and on top of it already, right? So false time constraints or time constraints and deadlines are really useful things to help you get what you need to do done. All right, we're specifically talking about working out, meal prepping, eating, that's the kind of stuff we usually talk about here, but it could be for anything. It could be spending time with your significant other, spending time with your kids, whatever it might be. These false time constraints and deadlines that you can place, in your calendar, whatever you used to keep track of, can help you actually get more done. One of the big tips I have for people that have a wide open schedule and never seem to find time to work out is go into your calendar, put it under work, and schedule. Pick the actual class times you're going to come to. I need you here minimum 3 days a week to see results. And if you come 3 days a week, you get 3 days a week results. If you come 5 or 6 days a week, you're going to get double the results quicker. So go into your calendar, say, I'm going to come to the 6 o'clock class no matter what on Monday and Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday, I'm going to come to the 8:30 class on Thursday and the 4 p.m. on Friday. And I'm going to put it into my calendar as if it was an important work meeting. And I'm not going to skip it. I'm not going to go to Starbucks at 8:30 with friends. I'm not going to go to the grocery store at 8:30 because I'm committing to myself on this day. I'm going to be in the gym working out at this time. It's a meeting. It's a meeting with myself. I'm the most important person. You can't pull from a half empty glass. You have to pour from a full glass into other people. So at 8:30 on Thursday, I'm going to be there. Guys, I can meet you at Starbucks at 9:30 or 9:45. Talk about meal prepping and having food. Sundays are a lot of people's relaxing day, chill out day, go apple picking, watch football, do whatever it is you do. You need to make sure you have those groceries delivered to your house Saturday or Sunday, or go to the store if you want to do that. Go in the store and pick them up. Make sure they're there and commit on your calendar Sunday, 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. or whatever. I'm going to cook and prep my meals for the week because that's going to set me up for success for the entire week. Put it in your calendar, put it wherever you keep track of your stuff so that you will actually get more done by having these false time constraints. Right? Just like it was, when you had all this time, your whole week's available to you, and all of a sudden it's Thursday afternoon and you haven't been to the gym once. How are you supposed to get 4 times in? You're not going to. If you don't plan and put it in the calendar, you chill all day, and then someone wants to go out to eat, so you go out to eat, and then you haven't got your groceries, and man, it sucks because now it's another week where you're starting behind and you had all this time on the weekend, right? So make sure, put it in your calendar. Wherever you keep track of what you do, whether it's a note, whether it's iCal, whatever it is, book your times for your workouts. Don't cancel on yourself. You're your most important client. You're the most important in your life. If you're not taken care of, you're not going to be able to take care of anyone else. You can only ignore you for so long, right? So put it in there. Put it in there on Saturday or Sunday to meal prep for the week. Put in your class times or your workout times so that you can hit those workouts every day. And don't cancel on yourself. Take yourself seriously. How's anyone else going to take you serious if you don't, right? Commit to yourself, you're going to do it. Show up at the times you say you're going to show up, and watch how consistency gets better, right? Watch how your consistency improves by putting it in the calendar and saying you're going to do it. Not just thinking, oh, well, I'm wide open on Thursday, so I could either go at 8:30, 4, 5, 6, or 7, and by the time 7 rolls around, you haven't been to any of them. It just doesn't happen, right? So make sure, put it in there, get after it, see the day, visualize success, and then go out and execute. All right, guys? Hope this was helpful. If it was, tell someone else. If not, we'll try again tomorrow. Have a great day.